Imagine this for a moment. The armies of heaven stand still. Millions of angels bow before the throne. The ancient gates of eternity begin to open. Then a mighty voice echoes across heaven. Lift up your heads, O gates, that the King of glory may come in. This was Jesus Christ, the one who conquered death, the one who carried the sins of the world, the one who gave his life to save humanity. Jesus had left the glory of heaven, wrapped himself in human flesh, and entered a broken world filled with pain. He felt hunger, he felt sorrow. He was rejected by the people he came to save. He was beaten without mercy. A crown of thorns was placed upon his head, and finally he was nailed to a cross. For 6 long hours he hung between heaven and earth, carrying the sins of humanity upon himself. The sky turned dark, the earth began to shake. Then Jesus cried out, "It is finished," and he died. For 3 days silence covered the earth, but death could not hold him. On the 3rd day the stone was rolled away, and Jesus walked out of the tomb alive. He had defeated death itself. The chains of sin were broken forever. For 40 days after his resurrection, Jesus appeared to his disciples. Then the moment finally came. Standing on the Mount of Olives, Jesus slowly began to rise into the heavens. The disciples watched in awe as the clouds received him out of their sight. But beyond those clouds, something glorious was happening. As Jesus approached heaven, the ancient gates swung open. A voice thundered, "Who is this King of glory?" And heaven answered, "The Lord strong and mighty, the Lord mighty in battle. He is the King of glory." Millions of angels surrounded the throne. All of heaven turned toward the sun, because Jesus was coming home. But he was not returning the same way he left. Now his hands carried scars from the nails, scars from the cross. Not marks of defeat, but eternal marks of victory. Then Jesus entered the presence of the Father, and heaven became completely silent. The Father looked upon his Son and saw the mission completed perfectly. Every prophecy fulfilled, every sin paid for, every promise accomplished. Then God lifted Jesus to the highest place in all existence, the right hand of power and authority. And suddenly, heaven exploded in worship. Millions upon millions of angels cried out, "Worthy is the Lamb who was slain." Their voices filled every corner of heaven. The one who wore a crown of thorns now wore the crown of eternal kingship. The one rejected by men was now exalted above all creation. And Jesus Christ reigns forever.